Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. 12th Shloka. Tasya Sanjanayan Harsham Kururuddha Pitamaha Simhanadam Vinodyochaihi Shankam Dadmo Pratapavan. Substance. Then the glorious Bhishma, grandsire and oldest of the Kauravas, raised his war cry and blew the conch to the great joy of Duryodhana. Commentary. The glorious. Bhishma is spoken of as the glorious. He defeated mighty warriors like Parshurama and others. Eldest of the Kauravas. Bhishma, with the exception of Bahlika, was the eldest of the Kauravas. He was also the grandsire. Finding that Duryodhana was somewhat agitated by surveying the powerful Pandava army, Bhishma raised his war cry and sounded the conch at the highest pitch to infuse courage into the king and his army. The blowing of the conch indicates that the battle is about to start. 13th. Following the example of Bhishma, other heroes blew the conches and drums and trumpets were sounded. Tatah shankascha bhairyascha panavanaka gomukaha sahasaivaapya hanyanta sashabdastamulo bhavat. Substance. When Bhishma blew the conch, all the other warriors quite suddenly blew the conches, and trumpets, drums and horns were sounded at once. The sound filled all the sides and was tremendous. Commentary. The Kaurava army was roused into action by the war cry of Bhishma. Having described what happened in the Kaurava army, Sanjaya now narrates the incidents of the Pandava army. 14th. Krishna and Arjuna blew their conches. Tatah svaitairhairyukte mahati shyandane stitau madavah pandavaschaiva divyau shankau pratatmatuhu. Substance. Then seated in the magnificent chariot yoked with white horses, Krishna and Arjuna also blew their celestial conches. Commentary. It is here that Lord Krishna and Arjuna first appear in the Gita, seated in the wonderful chariot drawn by the milk-white horses. Nara and Narayana appear before us in their beautiful manifestation as Arjuna and Krishna. White indicates sattva and reflects dharma, and where dharma is, there is victory. The magnificent chariot and the great bow Gandiva were given to Arjuna by the god of fire after the burning of the Khandava forest. They were of exceptional power. The 4 white horses were among the 100 presented to Arjuna by the Chitraratha, king of Gandharvas. They could move anywhere on the earth and sky. It is said that the 4 horses are the 4 Vedas, and Arjuna and Krishna are Jivatma and Paramatma. Madavaha. Ma means Lakshmi and Dava means husband. Sanjaya suggests that Lord of Victory blew the conch on the side of Pandavas and secured for them a mighty kingdom. Bhishma was the principal hero of the Kauravas, and so he blew the conch first. Lord Krishna blew the conch first on the side of the Pandavas, and so it is clear that the Lord is himself the main force and the rest are only instruments of action in his hands. As it is declared later in Pandavanam Dhananjayaha, the name applies to Arjuna here. 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th shlokas. The following 4 verses describe the conch sounds of the various warriors of the Pandava army. Panchajanyam Rishikesho Devadattam Dhananjayaha Poundram Dadmau Mahashankam Bhimakarma Rukodaraha Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakulah Sahadevascha Sughosha Manipushpakau Kasyascha Parmeshwasaha Sikandi Chana Maharataha Drushtadhyumno Viratascha Satyakishchaparajitaha Drupado Draupadeyascha Sarvashah Prithvipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahu Shankam Tadmuhu Prutak Prutak. Tense. O King Dhritarashtra, Krishna blew the conch Panchajanyam, Arjuna blew Devadatta, and Bhima, the doer of terrible deeds, blew the conch named Poundra. The king Yudhishthira, the son of Kunti, blew Ananta Vijayam. Nakula and Sahadeva blew the conches named Sugosha and Manipushpaka. King of Kashi, an excellent archer Sikandi, the mighty commander Drishtadyumna, Virata and Satyaki the unconquered, Drupada the sons of Draupadi, Abhimanyu the mighty armed, all blew the conches separately. Commentary. It is already said that the conches blown by Krishna and Arjuna are of celestial quality. Panchajanyam. The conch of Krishna was made from the bones of the demon called Panchajan, and so it is called Panchajanyam. Rishikesha. Krishna. Rishika means sense organs. Isha means ruler. So the name means the ruler of the sense organs, that is Paramatma, the eternal witness who commands the senses. The word has another meaning, the source of all bliss. Dhananjayaha, Arjuna. He acquired this name because he won wealth from all kings by performing the Rajasuya Yaga. Vrukodaraha, Bhima. Vruka means wolf, so the word means wolf-bellied. The name may also mean one who has a fire called Vruka in his stomach and so capable of consuming anything. 19th. Sanjaya describes the effect of the marital sounds of the Pandava army on the Kauravas. 19th. Saghoshodhartarashtraणां हृदयानि व्यधारयत् नभश्च पृथिवींश्चैव tumulo vyanunadayan. Substance. The tumultuous sounds of the Pandava army, filling all sides, reverberated through the earth and rent the hearts of the Kauravas. Commentary. Hearing the tremendous uproar caused by the blowing of the conches by Krishna, Arjuna and others, the Kauravas trembled with fear and felt shocked and stunned by the uproar. It indicates the final defeat and destruction of the Kauravas at the hands of the Pandavas. 20. Adha vyavasthitan drishtva dhartarashtraन् kapidvajah pravrutte shastra sampate dhanurudyamya pandavaha shikesham tada vakyam idamaha mahipate. O king, now seeing the Kauravas arrayed in the battle order and the discharge of weapons about to begin, Arjuna took up his bow and spoke these words to Lord Krishna. Commentary. Kapidvajaha, Arjuna. The banner of Arjuna had the emblem of Hanuman, and he is called Kapidvajaha. In the Aranya Parva of Mahabharata, Bhima meets Hanuman and appeals to him to help him in the impending war against the Kauravas. Hanuman gave him the boon that he would be present on the banner of Arjuna and in that way help them to win the war. Arjuna Uvacha 21-22. Senayorbhayormadhye ratam stapaya mechyuta yavadetan niriksheham yoddu kaman avasthitan kairmaya sahayodavyam asmin rana samudyame. Substance. O Krishna, place my chariot in the middle of the two armies at a spot from whence I could see those who stand here eager to fight and know those with whom I should fight on the eve of this battle. Commentary. It is the practice of a first-rate warrior to know and observe the positions and postures of the enemies with whom he has to fight. So Arjuna wanted Krishna to drive the chariot forward and stop it in the middle of the two armies. Achyuta. The word means one who has no fall or one who never slips down from the state of the Supreme Self. It might also mean one who protects those who take refuge in him from sinking in the ocean of samsara. Those who do not fall from their spiritual practices reach Achyuta. So it is the duty of every spiritual aspirant to be cautious and careful in keeping up their devoted search for the Supreme Being. योत्स्यमानानवेक्षेऽहं ययतेऽत्र समागताः धार्तराष्ट्रस्य दुर्बुद्धेः युद्धे प्रियचिकीर्षवः. 23. Substance. I will see these warriors assembled here for the battle, wishing to please the evil-minded Duryodhana. Commentary. Of the evil-minded. Duryodhana is described as evil-minded. He has tried to injure and destroy the Pandavas in many ways. So Arjuna refers to him as a wicked man. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. The Lord declares that a man perishes when he loses the power of discrimination. Therefore, the epithet Durbuddhi is indicative of the impending destruction of Duryodhana. It is a warning to all those whose mental disposition is darkened by evil propensities that, like Duryodhana, they would ruin themselves by defeat, disgrace, and death. Let everybody, therefore, strive for purity of mind and heart for spiritual progress, wishing to please all those who sided Duryodhana perished. To support and encourage evil is also evil, and such a man suffers from the same fate as evildoer. It should by all means be avoided by the spiritual seeker.